Welcome to Listen Up, your daily dose of intermediate English listening practice. My name is Karen, and I'm your host. Remember, if you want to read along with the audio, go to the English as a Second Language page of my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. Let's get started. Today's episode is called Birth of Bass Player. In the wide world of rock music, there are many stories about talented musicians who didn't get enough credit for their contributions. One of these musicians is Pete Farndon, who was the bassist in the famous band called The Pretenders. Even though Chrissie Hynde, the lead singer of the band, usually gets the most attention, we should also recognise Pete Farndon's amazing musical talent and important role in creating the band's special sound. Pete Farndon was born on this day, 12th of June 1952, in Hereford, England. He showed a talent for music at a young age and started playing the bass guitar when he was a teenager. In 1978, he met Chrissie Hynde, James Honeyman Scott, and Martin Chambers, and together they formed The Pretenders. Pete Farndon's bass playing was special because it had a mix of beautiful melodies and powerful energy. His style worked perfectly with James Honeyman Scott's creative guitar playing, providing a strong base for Chrissie Hynde's unique singing. Farndon's bass lines added depth and richness to the Pretenders' songs, blending well with their punk, rock, and pop influences. Songs like Brass in Pocket, Message of Love, and Middle of the Road show how skilled Pete Farndon was as a musician. He could create memorable bass lines and keep a steady rhythm, which formed the core of the Pretenders' sound. Although Chrissie Hynde's songwriting and stage presence was crucial for the band's success, it was Pete Farndon's bass that made their songs timeless classics. Unfortunately, Pete Farndon had personal struggles in his life. He faced issues with drugs and addiction, which affected his relationship within the band. In 1982, James Honeyman Scott tragically passed away because of a drug overdose. After that, Farndon's addiction problem became worse, causing tensions within the Pretenders. As a result, Pete Farndon was removed from the band in 1982 because he couldn't overcome his drug issues, and it was affecting the band's unity. It was a tough decision for the remaining band members, but they chose to move forward for the sake of their music. Sadly, Pete Farndon's story came to an end on April 14th, 1983, when he passed away at the age of 30 due to a drug-related incident. Even though his life and career were cut short, his contributions to the Pretenders will always be an important part of their history. His unique style of playing the bass helped shape the band's sound and had a lasting impact on the rock music scene of the late 1970s and early 1980s. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed learning about what happened on this day in history and practicing your English listening skills. Look out for a new episode each day to keep practicing.